18 hilarious facts that prove The Holdovers is a masterpiece. Number 1. On the day of shooting the scene Angus calls home, Dominic Sessa failed to take because he didn't know how to dial and had to be shown how. It hadn't occurred to anyone that he had never used a rotary phone before. Number 2. Perhaps intentionally, Paul Hunnam's lazy eye constantly switches from his left eye to his right eye in different scenes throughout the film, making the viewer share Delee's confusion about which one to look at. Number 3. Dominic Sessa said that the hardest scene for him to shoot was the ice skating scene. He found it difficult to fall on command since he had formerly been a hockey player. Number 4. Many of the scenes were filmed at Fairhaven High School in Fairhaven, Massachusetts in February 2022 during the school's February break. At this time, the area received a snowstorm to the delight of the film crew since many of the scenes took place during a snowstorm. They took full advantage of the weather, and the snow you see in the film was from an actual snowstorm. Number 5. Paul Giamatti claimed that it was difficult to get the schedule for shooting right since Alexander Payne wanted to film in winter during real snowfalls and not use artificial flakes. Number 6. In the movie, Angus risks being sent to military school for misbehavior, which in the 1970s setting could lead to serving in Vietnam. This contrasts with privileged students who could avoid the draft. The film highlights the life-saving importance of Angus staying at Barton. Number 7. Dominic Sessa said he was nervous hanging out with Paul Giamatti outside of filming, but that he was a very nice, easygoing guy with a great sense of humor. He said they were both fans of animated TV shows and would watch them during filming breaks. Number 8. The entire film was shot in real, practical locations. No sets or sound stages were used. Number 9. Paul Hunnam's lazy eye was Paul Giamatti's idea and started out as a prank on co-star Dominic Sessa before being incorporated into the script. Number 10. Joy Randolph, a non-smoker, found that smoking fake cigarettes looked unrealistic. Randolph opted to smoke real cigarettes on screen for the role while being very sensitive to not becoming addicted to nicotine. She decided on American Spirit as the brand that she disliked the most and could quit easily after filming Wrapped. Number 11. Alexander Payne came up with the idea on set to continually swap out the lazy eye on either side as well as the car doors to show the character development of trying to see yourself in someone else's situation. Number 12. Angus Tully was originally meant to be a 15-year-old freshman, but Dominic Sessa convinced Alexander Payne to make him an 18-year-old senior instead, as he thought he looked too old to play a convincing freshman student. Number 13. Paul Giamatti took credit for getting Dominic Sessa cast as Angus, claiming that he insisted on Alexander Payne giving him an audition after the latter expressed reluctance at Sessa's lack of acting experience in his resume. Number 14. The liquor store clerk who says, "Here you go, killer," when he hands the package to Paul Giamatti's character was played by Joe Howell, an actual employee of the liquor store where the scene was filmed. Number 15. Angus doing a cartwheel while running was Dominic Sessa's idea after suggesting it to director Alexander Payne. Number 16. Dominic Sessa made his first on-screen appearance in this movie, having only acted in stage plays at Deerfield Academy, his high school. The filmmakers found him during an open call audition at local drama departments while shooting on location and also filmed several scenes at Deerfield Academy. Number 17. Even though the movie features a heavy film look reminiscent of the 1970s, it was entirely shot digitally on the Alexander. All the hallmarks of celluloid film, like the film grain, halation, dirt, and gate weave, were added in post-production. And number 18. The opening credits last for 8 minutes and 51 seconds. An unusual length of time, and keeping with the theme of stylizing itself after classic films of the time period, has unique credits for crew members like color grading and focus puller.